episode 1 of our 7-episode turkey special. We're going to be showing hunts and giving tips that coincide with your spring turkey season as it progresses.
Yeah, so here on week 1, we're early in the pre-breeding season. So we're going to break down, you look at the way that our decoys are set up. We want to have our decoys set so that Jake, if you're using a half strut Jake or a standing Jake instead of a full strut, there's a lot of intimidation this early. So you're going to see in this hunt especially, we're not going to be using that full strut. Get away from that altogether. But listen to the calling sequences, how those decoys are set up in difference, and hopefully these will help you own your season.
We're here in Wisconsin hunting turkeys. Snow is finally starting to melt. Temps are starting to rise, so we've got some birds gobbling. Nothing super close yet, which was good for this morning because when we walked in, it was like walking on eggshells, cracking under our feet with that. We had a big thaw yesterday and it froze last night. Hopefully today will warm up and get rid of that. And, because of that, we're back up on a small food plot off of a big cornfield that hopefully these birds are going to go in and try to feed and pick what's out of there with what snow is there and get them down here where this field is green as it warms up today. So we're going to kind of hang out here and see if we can't get one of these birds to start answering us. Come in and see these decoys because it's an early season and it's a dominant phase. We've got a half strut Jake out with a lone hen. Hopefully these 2 and 3 year old birds will see that Jake in here and come and try to kick him out and get a little dominant over the whole fact that he's with one of the hens. So we're just going to kind of hang out here and start calling on and off and see if we can't get one of these birds to answer us and come in and check our decoys out. Again, just a classic hunt this morning. But a few things that really helped us out was, looking at our food plot, knowing that there was some green coming up here with this snow melting, and also the time of season, because it was early like this and these birds were in that dominant phase. Using that half strut Jake and that lone hen really paid off this morning. Look at some of these things, use some of these tips and tactics, and they'll help you own your season. This tip of the week is brought to you by Delta McKenzie Archery Targets. Hey guys and girls, turkey season is right around the corner, and a lot of people today are starting to hunt turkeys with bows. I've been fortunate. I've hunted turkeys a long time with my bow and arrow. I've watched a lot of other people do this. Guys, here's some tips that are really going to help you as far as broadheads are concerned when it comes to turkey hunting. There's a lot of different broadheads out there. New Archery Products has the Spitfire Max, which is an 1 3/4 cut. It's a great turkey head. And you get even bigger when you get into the kill zone with a 2-inch or 2 3/8 cut. The bigger the cut, the better. If you're a young hunter just coming up, you might want to shoot something that's got a fixed head, something like the Hellraiser. However, we also make a head called the Gobbler Getter. Any type of expandable, once you get into that 50 to 55 pounds and up, I recommend using any type of expandable for turkeys. The reason is, when this opens up, what kinetic energy that does use, which isn't as much as people think it is. However, what they're using for kinetic energy in this and opening this slows that arrow down enough through those feathers, wing bones, and through that dead breast area, if that's where they hit going through one way or coming the other, because there's not a lot of mass to that bird, so it absorbs a ton of energy. With that, you want to try to leave as much of this arrow in it in case the shot isn't exactly where you want it. That bird tries to run off somewhere, he has the arrow in, he's not going to be able to take flight. If that bird takes flight, you no longer have a blood trail to follow, and he might pile up in flight, end up down somewhere over a hill where you didn't see where he went, and you're going to lose that bird. So the bigger expandable, the better, okay? No matter what. Once you get over that 50 pounds, any type of expandable is a great expandable head. Myself, I prefer either the Spitfire Max in the 1 3/4 or the Kill Zone in the 2 3/8 cut. Those have been my heads of choice for years, especially the Spitfire Max. As the Kill Zone is a newer head, but as I said, for years I've used these as expandable heads and had a lot of success with them. I believe you will too.
It's April 22nd. It's opening morning of second season. So I'm behind the shotgun today. It's a little bit chilly out this morning. It was trying to sleet as we were coming in to set up in the blind. We're hunting the same field that our daughter Avery shot her turkey 2 weeks ago in the youth season. We've been hearing a couple times gobble down the hill out in the woods. We've called to them a few times and they've responded, but they're a little further away than what we thought they were, or thought they might have been. But we've got 2 decoys set up here out in front of the blind, so we're hoping to have a little bit of luck and have them come our way.
He's coming around. Get ready to shoot right here. Just sit back.
I can't shoot up that way. Down one.
Just wait a minute. Just wait. We'll wait till he faces us. Can you see him good? Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yep. No. Wait till he faces us. Okay, if you can. Yep. Nice shot. Nice shot.
probably my quickest turkey hunt to date. And after not filling a tag last year, hunting multiple seasons, I couldn't be any happier. We were probably only in the blind about 40 minutes, and we had talked about what we were going to do, what the plan was if the toms didn't cooperate and come all the way out to the decoys that we had out in the field. We actually had 3 set up. Wes credits this successful hunt to good turkey calling. So I guess get yourself a good turkey caller, have some patience, get out and have some fun. We're just in time to see a beautiful sunrise out behind us. So happy to have some quality time in the blind. Beautiful morning. It was a little bit chilly to begin with. I was all prepared to sit for quite a while and not get cold. So I had my cold weather jacket on and I had my Arctic Shield boot insulators, but definitely didn't have a need to stay out any longer this morning. So hopefully everyone else can get out and have some fun and own your season.